Hey, what's up guys? George here from mynaturalherniacare.com. I just wanted to do this video to give you guys an update on my status. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video. It's probably been almost a year. I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably doing the exercises that I have posted on my channel, the ones from the 1916 doctor that I found a while back, and also the ab vacuums, those two exercises. I haven't done those in about a year. Just so monotonous, the workout. I just got so tired of doing it that I was like, I'm just over it. I'm gonna see if I just stop, if anything changes. You know, I'm still keeping up on all my other workouts and all the other stuff that I do. So it's not like I'm just sitting around on the couch doing nothing. I only do 2 exercises for my abs, which I'll post in separate videos. I'll add those to my channel here coming up soon. And that's pretty much all I do to maintain the strength of my abs, which seems to be working out fine. There hasn't been any change in my hernia at all. And I'm basically just, you know, the test monkey to see if, you know, if it's gonna have any adverse effects or not. And, you know, we'll see. I don't think it will, because I still feel like I have plenty of strength all throughout my abdomen. And, you know, the area still feels strong, and, you know, there's no weakness there. So I think it'll be fine. My diet is another thing that I've changed substantially. A couple of years back, I went vegan. It wasn't so much for the hernia back then as it was just for the fact that I really didn't want to eat animals if I didn't have to. So I just decided that I would go vegan for that reason. And on top of that, it was a little better for my hernia. I noticed a long time ago that when I didn't eat meat, it didn't cause as much intestinal swelling. Like I didn't have the pressure that I would have in my intestines when I would eat meat. So it was a small component of it, but not really all just for my hernia. So I did that a couple of years back, and I noticed over time that from eating that way, I was really religious about tracking my macros, like tracking my protein and all that kind of stuff to make sure I was getting everything that I needed in order to facilitate muscle growth and keep my strength and things like that. It got to a point where even though I was getting plenty of protein, I was like having a really hard time recovering from workouts, or even just like if I went riding or if I went surfing, I'd be able to go surf for 3 hours. It would take me like 3 or 4 days to recover from that. And I was never like that before. I could go surf for 3 hours and then rest for a couple hours, go surf for 2 more hours later on the afternoon. The next day, my shoulders would be a little bit sore, but I could probably do it the next day. And, you know, for days at a time, I could do that and it wouldn't affect me. But I started getting really, like, my body started getting really run down to a point where I felt like I just couldn't recover. I was never fully recovered from anything, like even just workouts. It would take me days and days to recover from my workouts. I couldn't do any strength training because I didn't have any stamina to just last through strength training. I felt like my body was starting to degrade. I couldn't keep muscle on. I felt like I was literally withering away. And then in January, me and my wife went to Costa Rica. We go there a lot on vacations and stuff like that. I've been going there since the late 90s to surf and stuff like that. But we went for a week and I ended up getting COVID while we were there. But after we got back, the symptoms just kept coming back. Like I ended up with this long COVID, and it was like the COVID symptoms just kept coming back. I had a terrible cough that I couldn't get rid of. I would get like literally like sick, like I had COVID again for a couple of days, and then I would be okay. And then like 3 weeks later, I would get sick again, and then I would get over it. And then another 3 weeks would go by and I would get sick again. It was like this never ending cycle of just being sick. And I couldn't get over it. And the whole time having a miserable cough on top of that. So I just decided with all that, with my, just seeing like how my immune system was not in good shape, and then just all the other symptoms of, you know, not being able to recover from workouts and not having good stamina through my activities and my workouts, I decided that I'm just going to start eating meat again to see if that would help. I started adding chicken back in, and I decided to even start eating some red meat. So we're eating chicken and bison. It made all the difference in the world on how I feel. My immunity's back up. I got rid of the long COVID symptoms, and I have so much more energy, just like back to how I was before, like how I used to feel. I feel like I'm so much more energetic. I recover from my workouts, no problem. I have stamina through all my activities. I could surf for 3 hours, and yeah, my shoulders are tired, but it's just like it used to be. Like I could rest for a little while, go back out for 2 hours or whatever later on in the afternoon, no problem. And then I recover super fast. So for me, it made all the difference in the world. And I don't know exactly what it is because I was getting lots of protein. Something was going on where my body just wasn't processing it right. And for some reason, the meat protein just does it. It just does it for me. So I'm eating meat again. And that hasn't caused any change to my hernia at all. I still don't feel any symptoms of it. I don't have any pressure, nothing like that. So I'm still going strong and, you know, living my life like I don't have a hernia. I do still wear the comfort truss when I ride my dirt bike, and that's it. That's the only time I wear it. And that's just because there's so many variables when you're riding a dirt bike, like, you know, of things that can go wrong. I just like to have that extra protection, but other than that, I don't need it at all. Yeah, so that's what I got going on. If you guys got any questions for me, or, you know, if you have anything that you want me to make videos about, hit me up in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't seen my channel before, and look out for those 2 exercises. I'll post those on my YouTube channel here coming up soon. All right, hang in there, guys. I appreciate it.